about what ManyChat is first, and
Yeah.
then maybe talk about the sequence a little bit.
Let's do that.
Yeah, happy to. So for the people listening about internet marketing, what we're really referring to is Facebook Messenger. So Facebook Messenger itself can be really powerful. Lots of people like to use it, especially on their cell phones, and the age usage is all across the board. 18-year-olds to 75-year-olds are all using Messenger in their thumbs because they're on a phone. Now, essentially what ManyChat is, or I like Manny, M-A-N-Y, ManyChat. I'll call it Manny for whatever stupid reason. But ManyChat is essentially developed by some people out of Russia that automates the process, kind of like an Aweber for email. That's what ManyChat does for Facebook Messenger. In my personal opinion, I know people who have invested in the company, who work in the company. I've met the owners, I've met some of the developers. I believe ManyChat will be like the next Xerox for automating messenger service. There's lots of other platforms out there that are bots or messenger bots, but I believe that ManyChat will be the Xerox. Now, what happens is at the end of the day, which I know that people love, we talked about this earlier, is at the end of the day is they like to buy stuff. People like to be educated a little bit. If they're really interested in reading large, long blog content, which I write like at a 5th grade level anyway. But at the end of the day, people really like to be entertained. And this is exactly why we do what I do. And we're going through this entire process. And what we realize is people like to be entertained. So what happens is many times people want to be entertained, but they also want really quick, easy answers. So what happens is you can go to a website, for example, and look at the home button, the shop button. It's all designed differently. People have in different locations to make it eat, whatever. But what Messenger has really started to be is just like text messaging. I don't know about you all, but I am talking a lot less on the phone and I am texting friends.
For sure.
Now, if you automate that process, hey, I noticed that you listened to our last podcast. I noticed that you visited our site. Would you like to be updated each time our podcast comes out? So for example, and we can go through this whole structure of it, but from a 20,000 foot view, and then I'll kind of dive back into Messenger. From a 20,000 foot view, there's 3 different parts of your funnel, right? You have a top of funnel, which I know that people can't see this when I'm watching the video, so I'll just describe it. You have a top of funnel at the very top, which is people who have never, ever, ever met you for the very first time, never heard of me. These guys, the very first time you're seeing us. Middle of funnel is, hey, I've seen their stuff before. Maybe haven't bought, maybe I have, but I've seen their stuff before. And bottom of funnel is, hey, I'm really interested in buying, but I just need a little bit more convincing, right? It's the very, very bottom of the funnel. They've gone to the sales page, the very bottom of the funnel. Well, what happens with stuff like Messenger is if someone goes to your website, well, you can run an ad to them that says, hey, would you like to be notified the next time that we release our next podcast? You can be notified directly via Messenger the next time that we release our podcast. They click on a button that says send message. It pops up a little message for them. This can be typically on a mobile experience with mobile or desktop. Message pops up, and then you're just going to ask permission. Hey, it looks like you're looking to receive notifications about each time we release a podcast. Would you like to proceed? Yes or no? You can stop at any time. Yes. Now you got permission? Great. Great. Once you hit the next button, you'll be connected, what I would just do, because people like to be entertained, and they're looking at a robot, and they all know this, by the way, right? We're not disguising anything. We're not faking people out. But it is, hey, let me fetch that magical link for me. Now, or let me fetch that magical link for you. Once you click the magic button below, each time that we come out with a new podcast, you'll be notified via your phone. You can stop at any time just by replying stop. They hit the button. Now that notification is going to go out. You set up an RSS feed. That notification is going to go out, alert to someone's phone, and they can stop at any time. But the deliverability, because we are talking about this, is nearly 100%, and someone has to ignore it like I am about ready to ignore all the different messages that I have on my phone, right? But this is going to get pushed a lot better than it does for your email. So at the end of the day, bots can help automate that entire process.
Love it.
What's up, guys? I hope you enjoyed that quick tip video you just watched. You want more videos like that and cool stuff from me and this weirdo over here? Go to theweeklyprofit.com. It's a weekly newsletter. We only send it out once a week. and we give you updates on what's on the blog and the new podcast episodes, and we send out more quick tips like that.
Yeah.
So if you like this kind of stuff, theweeklyprofit.com will send you some cool stuff. He'll send you some stuff too.
I've seen cooler stuff.
No, my stuff's cooler. Anyway, theweeklyprofit.com. Go check that out. See ya.